have a story. The name of my story is I Knew Who the F I Married. The question is, why did I? Why did I? Why? I'm still asking myself that. But my story is long. It's long. My story started in 1987. So it's going to go from 1987 all the way to 2023, okay? But I'm going to give you an introduction starting in 1987, okay? So y'all get ready because it's going to be. Get ready, okay? So my story began in 1987, the summer of 1987. I was 16 years old, and my now ex-husband was 16. We was the same age. Our birthdays are a month apart. And I was in summer school. He was in summer school. I was in summer school for English 4 because I need to take that class so I can finish ahead of my class. So I went to college a semester early than my classmates, right? So summer school started, and he was there, and it was me out me it was me. I was the only black girl. It was him and the other boy. The only two black boys, and then it was, I don't know, maybe about four or five white girls and everything. So I knew everybody but him because I had never seen him before because he had moved from New Orleans down to Mississippi. And so I saw him in, but I saw him in, in class, but I wasn't attracted to him or anything like that. He was just another boy in the class. So, um, so I really didn't even talk to him or nothing like that. But one day he needed a ride home. And so my mama had came to pick me up. And she was like, "Oh, who is that?" I said, "Oh, he in my class." She said, "Oh, where he live at?" I say, "I think he live across town." And she's like, "Oh, he need a ride." I say, I look like he does." And so she said, "Okay, well, tell him to come on, give him a ride." She had gave him and the other boy a ride home because where we went to summer school at, it was like 20 minutes away, something like that, give or take. And so I said, my mama said, "Y'all can come on, she gonna give y'all a ride." She knew the other boy, but she didn't know my now ex-husband, but she knew his daddy and mama and them. And so they got in the car. She dropped him off across town and stuff. So that was it. So we went back to school, and him and the other boy, why they they were gonna steal the summer school money. So they were gonna steal the summer school money. Well, they had plotted to steal it, and they actually had took the money, but some kind of way the principal realized that the money was gone. And of course, they the only two black boys there, so they gonna get called in the office. So the other boy, he admitted that yeah, they had took the money, so they got kicked out of summer school. And I didn't see him anymore until one day we was at a baseball game. Me and this girl that I was friends with, we were at the baseball game across town, and so I was like, I looked and I was like, I said, "Girl, that's the boy that was in summer school. He got kicked out because him and so and so, they were trying to steal some school money." And she was like, "Girl, for real?" I was like, "Yeah." And so she was like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I'm going to go talk to him anyway." So she said, "Oh, okay then." So I went over there and I was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm doing good." I said, "You the boy from summer school that you and so-and-so got kicked out because y'all trying to steal summer school money?" He's like, "Yeah, so-and-so he told that." Da, 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 da. I said, "Oh, okay." So he and I got to talking. And so we got to talking, and it was just small talk or whatever. So that was that. And he asked me for my phone number, and I gave my phone number, but I didn't hear back from him or anything like that. So, life went on. And like that August, he called me out the blue. And he was like, he called me and we was talking, and he said he had been in Chicago for the summer, And I said, oh, okay. And then he told me where he lived. And then I went by his house and we talked or whatever. So we had started hanging out at some point in time. And so I guess we started being girlfriend, boyfriend. I don't remember him asking me to be his girlfriend. But we started being girlfriend and boyfriend. I don't know how that part went. We started being that. And but we had a good time. We had a good time together. Of course, he had turned 17, then I was turning 17 in September of 87. So we had on Fridays we would go to New Orleans, go out to eat, and we just had a good time. And then on Saturdays we spend the day together. We do go to the beach, we whatever. And then on Sunday, his daddy was a preacher. So, of course, your dad a preacher, you got to go to church. So we go to church. He come pick me up. Every Sunday we go to church. Then I go home and change. And he go home and change. And we would go down to his mama house because she would cook every Sunday. So we go down there. So that was our routine. And everything was good. It was really, really good. So, that was 1987. So that's the introduction of everything. And then, so now we're talking about, so I gave you 1987, how everything started. And so school started back in August. So I went to school one semester. So we the same age, but he wasn't doing his work. He wasn't doing his work before he even got to Mississippi. So he was in the grade behind me. And, but he's super smart. He's super, super smart. And I always tell him, you book smart, but you ain't got a lick of common sense. And he used to always get mad at me, but it was true to this day right now. Still true. And so I went to school. So I went that semester to school, and then I went on to college in January because that's why I went to summer school, because I only needed that one English 4 class. And so school started, and we went to school. But I didn't really see him at school because I don't know why I didn't really see him at school. I don't know. I guess his classes was somewhere. I don't know. But I didn't really see him at school. But, we really, really was good. We teenagers, like, that's my boyfriend. And he like, that's my girlfriend, And so he was like, so he was telling people, he told me that the guys was like, oh, you ain't going to talk to her. That one right there, you might get all these other girls, but that one you're not going to get. I'm telling you, you're not going to get her. And he was like, watch, I get her. I was like, I wish I'd known that, because you would not have got me. But it was good. It was good. So that's the end of 1987. So the next part will be 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Yes, we're talking about 30 plus years of my life with this man. So, yeah, I knew who the F I was marrying. I'm just asking myself why. That's what I'm asking myself, why? For what reason did I? For what reason? Okay, that's the first part. I'll come back another day with 1988. With 1988, I'll come back. So, okay, that's it. I knew who the F I was marrying. I just wonder why I did. That's it. All right, y'all. 1987 down. Next is 1988. Okay.